What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be trying to restore these WeatherTech mats using solution finish. I had this product when I was doing a restoration detail on a client's vehicle. I have a little bit left, so I thought I want to give this a try, see if it works. That way I could bring you guys maybe a solution for your own personal mats to do on your own time. So this is kind of a test for both you and I. What I'm going to be using is, of course, Solution Finish. Again, all the products are going to be in the description after the video. So I'm going to be using Solution Finish. This is a black trim restorer, and it is a dye. So make sure you're wearing gloves. And if this gets on your towels, the towel is garbage. You cannot wash this out. So what I would do is I would go and buy myself a rags company rip and rag. These are affordable, very good quality, and you get a roll of 30 to do whatever you want to do with. And so what I did was I took the towel and I cut little pieces out of one of them. And so that way it's easier for you to really work. You don't have to carry a whole towel with you. So I cut a few of them out, as you can see here. So that way I could at least maneuver between the small spots. It's going to make a little bit of fuzz, but don't worry about it. And then you just want an extra towel to do the buff off stage. This product is very simple to use. Just make sure your mats are clean. Make sure you don't have any previous protection on the mat. So that way this can penetrate the rubber and really give it that nice black look. As you can see here, you can tell it's already starting to fade in a few places, especially where your shoe goes. And so I wanted to bring this back to life, especially because it's winter now. And so restoring it now is better than having it get worse and worse. And so what you're going to do is you're going to bring your little cutout. You could fold it or not, but that's up to you. You're going to make sure you shake the product very well. And I'm going to open it up. Just be careful where you're putting this stuff because it's super, super hard to take off. You want to go almost like a dab. And what I usually do is I'll put another dab on the mat. And now you're ready to get to work. So I'm just going to spread this around first. That's what I like to do. Just spread on it as much as I can. This first initial pass, we're not aiming to get perfection. I just want to get the product spread. Again, if you have any applicators that you did ceramic coating with that no longer serve a purpose, you could use those as well. Those might actually even work better because they'll keep the product on top. It won't absorb into the pad. And so you're just going to spread this around. So that's usually what I do on my initial pass. I'm not really worried about getting details and whatnot. I'm just worried about getting the coverage that I'm looking for. And again, make sure you wear protection because this is the kind of results you're going to get. As you can see here, it's dye, right? So it will definitely just dye your skin as well. All right, so then we're going to go for another pass. Dab up a little bit more. And it gets better and better when your applicator starts to really darken, because then the product is no longer just going into the applicator, it's staying on the surface. And so you don't have to worry about how long this sits on the surface. If anything, in my opinion, it's better to let it really dwell on the surface, so it allows the product to penetrate into the plastic, into the rubber. And so that way it can really, you can make sure that whatever that product is getting absorbed into the mat rather than just applying it and buffing it off. And so that's why I'm not really worried about how long it sits on there. Now, this is not going to be your typical 1 week protection and whatnot. This is going to make the mats look darker for a very long time because it's dye. This is not some sort of protection. I mean, eventually it's going to start to wear out again, but it is definitely a longer term solution. Right. So now that we spread the product all around, I'm going to start focusing on the tight details. Putting these lines here. And the nice thing about having an applicator like this is that, for example, you have these lines right here. You could just grab it, put it over the line, and then you could just slide. And then that way you're ensuring to getting these on both sides. And so you're just going to keep doing that. This also works on plastic trim for the exterior. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend this for newer cars just because you probably wouldn't need it. For that one, I'd recommend more of a ceramic coating to protect the plastic from fading. But for older vehicles, definitely worth it. Now I'm going to apply a bit more dye on this section right here because it was really bad right in that spot. So we're going to apply a little bit more. All right. So I'm going to let that sit for a little bit, let that product really soak into the rubber. And then I'm going to come with another towel and we're going to buff all the product off. So we're going to give it a few minutes and then we're going to come around again. Again, it's not going to take too long because it usually doesn't, but just better be safe than sorry. Okay, so I'm going to start the buff from here and moving down. As you can tell, we're definitely buffing off product, not as much because it already penetrated into the rubber. As you can see, removing product, removing the excess product that is still on the surface. There is products now that are coming up that have a dye, but it's infused with ceramic technology. So it's going to restore and protect. So I would be excited to try that one as well. I know DIY Detail does that. They do a fantastic job on ceramic coatings. So I'm going to try and get my hands on that one as well. I mean, it'd be pretty nice to have that ceramic technology on the mats because they won't, it'll be easier to clean, especially living up here in Canada where the snow and slush absolutely kill us every year. So I think that's a pretty good job for now. And so I'm just going to peel this tape for you guys to see the befores and after. And I hope you guys can see this. Let me get you my light. As you can tell, there's a clear difference between between that side, the one that we just did, and this side. A huge difference. Again, massive difference. I mean, insane. This side we're gonna buff off a little bit more just to remove those high spots that we see right there. But I mean, look at the difference. These are just fluffs from the towels, so don't worry about it. But look at that. And it's gonna stay like that. That's the part that I'm really excited about. It's gonna stay like that for a while. I don't have to do this every week. I don't have to do this every month. So it's pretty nice to have this kind of process that I could do once every 3, 4, 5, 6 months. But as you could tell, the results speak for themselves. So that's before and after. So you have before on this side, after on that side. And it's just like, it's the same, not slippery at all, just nice OEM finish. And we're going to be doing this side soon. And all this excess you see right here, maybe there's a little bit more product, that will be buffed off in the final stage. What a great result this is. Solution Finish has been around for a long time, so they know what they're doing. I'll leave all the products in the description, and you could buy this stuff off of Carzilla. And remember, you could use code SPECIAL5 to get a 5% discount at checkout. They also have their Black Friday sales happening right now, so that way you could save some money. And if you want this done in your vehicle, feel free to DM me, and I can get it done for you. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.